Go!
Please, don't do this! Don't do this! There is nothing to gain by killing me! I'll say nothing! I never saw you here, please!
You'll be fine. Just keep still so you don't make me miss. That's right. And your little mates loved it. They could barely contain themselves.
Godling!
It's over. They'll not harm anyone else.
Oh, thank goodness you came, High One! They killed my friends! The bastards! I would give you something in thanks, but they already had everything of worth that was in my pack.
Really, it's fine. Get to safety, and we shall call it even.
Stop by my shelter. I'll give you something there. Nothing fancy, just something to say thanks. Your dagger shelter, it's called. These giants here, they said there's more of them. Might be their leader. Up in the hills, northeast of Stormilna, they said.
If my path should take me that way, then perhaps I will pay them a visit. Can you get to your shelter from here?
I think so.
Then I may find you there someday. Good luck.
Oh dear! Oh dear! I say, this is most unpleasant! Get me down at once! Someone! Anyone! Oh, bugger! Oh, how undignified! Help!
In hindsight, I wish we picked a quicker way of killing this one. Someone shut him up, eh?
It's getting frightfully hot in here, you know. Be a good chap and let me down, would you?
You have nothing to fear.
Oh, thank you, stranger. Always a pleasure to see such ruffians meet their demise. Endanger me? That's what you get, eh?
Sure. I'll be on my way.
Now, however can I repay you for saving my precious, ambitious, far-from-over life? Ah! I know. Meet me at the Grenheller shelter, and I'll see you get a hero's reward.
That's really not necessary.
No, I insist. And look here, if you want to give some more baddies what for, they're gathered on the Black Beach. Do you know it? South of where those ghastly war animals are made. Frightful business. Methinks they were going to meet with the Jotun. Would you believe?
Black Beach, you say? Perhaps I'll take a look.
It's my least favorite beach for sure. But alas, who visits the seaside in times like these? Now, see you at the shelter. Toodaloo.
One piece, huh?
Ah, my savior! Look, everyone! That's the one I told you about! Saved me from being cooked alive! And here, your reward! And please, I know it's generous, say nothing.
Only if you promise the same.
Get it over with. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. Put me out of my misery so I don't have to look at your ugly faces any longer.
I'd ask if you have any last words. But I'll watch you squirm a bit longer, you loud-mouthed ballsack. Your little mates thought they were smart enough to get away. But look...
It's safe now, but maybe not for long.
What are the chances? Saved by the High One! Thank you, truly. I only wish you'd got here sooner. Poor buggers deserved better. You ever find yourself in the Hotta shelter, I would be keen to repay your kindness somehow.
Path leads me there, then. Very well.
The giants you just killed answered to another. Mean bastard, I hear. Sounded like you can find them west of Görmulstifla, should you be so inclined.
That's not very specific. But I may take a look, see what can be found.
I could not glean much more than that, sorry. Right then, back to the shelter for me. Good hunting, High One.
I thought I recognized you.
Good to see you, High One. And without anyone needing to die. Here, you saved my neck. Least I can do is give you this, in thanks.
Then it is my turn to give thanks.
Asgard has abandoned us.
No, we are their dear...
Get out of here, you bastards! You haven't got the stones to fight me fairly. Come on! Let me out right now! I'll take you all on!
Awful brave for one so tiny, ain't ya? Now save your breath. Looks like you'll need it.
Let me out, I said! I might even let you walk away from this with your lives!
You're safe now.
I suppose I should thank you. Would have killed them all myself, of course. Why do you think they caged me up? Scared of me, they were.
That is one explanation. In any case, you should find somewhere safer than here. If not for your sake, then for any giants you may slay.
You make a fair point. Still, you helped me out, and where I come from, we repay acts of kindness. Meet me in the Hodder shelter. You know of it. Great big treasury hall, yes? I'll sort you out with something. Oh, and if you're looking to smash a few more deserving skulls, this lot kept talking about their leader. Mean bastard, I reckon. If I remember right, sounds like you'll find them in a small valley, by the swamps east of Abolvat Milna.
Perhaps I will seek out this leader of theirs.
Then I shall look forward to hearing of your battle back at the Hodder shelter. You make them bastards pay, eh? Good luck to you.
Can't be coincidence. Those dwarves speaking of the same place.
Things full of swamp muck. Here. It's not much, but I'd like you to have this.
I know better than to refuse one as mighty as you. Thank you.
What did I do to you? Eh? Hey, get back! Back! Let me be, I beg you. Yeah, please!
Watch your step. Go on, join your little maids down there.
Are you harmed?
Olive. Oh, thank the stars you came by when you did, High One. I thought that would be the end of me.
It was nothing.
Maybe for you. For me, it was everything. I'd have ended up like them down there. Here, a token of thanks. Huh? Oh, typical. I must have chucked my supplies in the sea. It's just not my day, is it?
At least you lived to tell your tale. And gratitude is payment enough.
Well, find me at the Grenhiller shelter if you change your mind. Big cave, full of crystals. Well worth a look. My offer will still stand. And you want to find whoever's in charge of these corpses. Sounds like they're in the swampland, south of Aetri.
Interesting. But I make no promises.
No one asked you to. Well then, I hope to see you at the Grenhiller shelter.
Good to see you on more solid ground.
High One! Always nice to see you somewhere with less death in the air. Here, a token of thanks for saving my life.
If you insist, I can put this to good use.
Ah! Get away! Get away! Please!
Little runt won't last much longer.
Wish we had more snakes.
Did the snakes get you? Are you well?
No bites. Just tell me you made those bastards suffer. I hope you hurt them even half as much as the suffering they just caused. I'd be just as dead were it not for you. You find yourself in the Hodba shelter. Come and see me, so I can thank you properly.
There's no need.
Well, I respectfully disagree. These giants? There's another giant they answer to. Reckon maybe someone ought to pay them a visit. You want to find them? Out for the mountain paths, north of Svörufosrar, and be on your guard.
Your desire for vengeance is noted. Should I venture north, I may seek out this leader and put an end to them.
Then I shall make my way back to the shelter. Hope to see you again, stranger. Thanks to you. Here, something to say thank you for saving me.
I'm sure you would have done the same were you in my position. Thank you.
Oh, I'm no threat. Please, I have a family.
Don't you dare fall! I got 3 pieces of silver that says you'll last longer than your mates!
No. You go ahead and fall. I've got double or nothing riding on this.
All right. Calm. Focus. Whoa! Ignore them. It'll be all right. Answer my prayers, someone.
Steady now. You're all right.
Oh, thank the gods. I couldn't last much longer. Bless you, High One. Bless you and all your kin.
I wasn't the only high one today, huh?
Too soon for jokes, but I thank you. Find me in the Jörðegur shelter if you can get past the Hedonists, and I'd like to give you a gift. These giants. There's more of them, you know. They spoke of a leader, a hideout maybe. East of Skidblanir Smiða, sounded like. Ring any bells?
I will think on it. Perhaps I will seek out this leader and see to it they bother no one else.
Do feel free to boot them off a very tall height, High One, should you wish. At any rate, I seek the solid ground of the Jörðegur shelter. Farewell.
The dwarf. I know the place they spoke of.
Giving my life.
Thank you. I can make good use of this.
Then I think I shall partake in a celebratory... whatever it is they do here. Good luck to you, High One.
Untie me and I'll let this slide. And believe me, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Got a garb on him, ain't he? Be a shame if someone put an arrow through it.
Go on then. Take this shot. You can hit the side of a barn, you dumb pillocks. Well, I'm right here.
You're lucky they were terrible archers.
Aye, and I'm lucky you're a far better fighter than these pieces of shit, High One. A fine display of your... If you'll permit me, I'd repay your kindness. But these bastards burnt my pack to ashes. Stop by the Jörðegur shelter, and I'll find you something.
Should I find myself there, then why not?
If you seek a more formidable foe, this lot was saying their leader's not far. Reckon you could do us all some good and get rid of them. They kept saying something about 2 golden peaks in the east. Must be somewhere between them, I guess.
Between 2 golden peaks in the east. Most curious.
Aye. Well, you find them, you send my regards, yes? And by regards, I mean you lop off their head, yes? In any case, find me at the Jörðegur shelter. Can't promise I'll be sober, but it'd be good to see you again.
Another clue. I think I know of where they speak. Nice change of scenery. Fewer arrows.
High One! You found your way to our little slice of paradise. Come, come! I have something for you. For saving my life.
Yes, a fine way to ignore the world outside, eh? Thank you. I can put this to good use.
Please! I can't. I can't feel anything. Let me go. Don't let me die like this. Please.
What's that? You say something, little one. Can't hear you. Not over the sound of your teeth chattering.
So cold. You bastards! You cruel bastards! Just finish it! End this!
You're strong to endure that.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if...
Save your strength. You're safe now. Just need to warm up.
What I need is to get back to my shelter. The Jorthager shelter. Find me there, so I may thank you properly. You know, there's more of them out there. Like keep preying on other dwarves. They have a hideout. I heard them speak of it. They didn't think I could hear them. It sounded like they were plotting something. That part I couldn't hear. South of Mjolnir Smida, near a twist in the road. Go there and put a stop to them, please.
Do not presume to tell me what I should do, though I may seek them out. Will you be all right from here?
Forgive me. Yes, I think so. Perhaps I will see you at the shelter.
A little less chilly in here, huh?
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I can actually string together a sentence without my teeth chattering. Thank you. I would have frozen to death were it not for you. Here. Far from a grand gesture, but it's the only token of thanks I can spare.
But I know that it will be used well. Thank you. Are you harmed?
I was going to ask you the same. I live thanks to you. You fought with more bravery than I could muster.
I have had a lot of practice.
I'd give you something in thanks, but I must have dropped my pack while I tried to get away.
Find safety. That will be reward enough.
Nonetheless, I'd like to give you something. If you know of the Grainhellir shelter, cave full of huge crystals, stop by and see me. The animals, you know? I swear I heard them speak. Thought I was going mad, until I saw they were Jotnar. They said something about regrouping with their pack, on a black beach, west of Sudra Milna, I think. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm not sure, but I may seek out this black beach and see what they spoke of.
Be on your guard, and thank you again. Maybe I'll see you at the Grainhellir shelter.
I think I know where they're hiding.
It's not safe! Silence! Return of that! We must keep it that way. No movement, no itch. You know what we're planning.
Sir, you hear that?
Aye. Stay hidden. Guard it with your life.
But why do you only have one piece of the armor?
Ask another question and I'll have your head.
Yes, sir. Forgive me.
You are not who I was expecting. Your armor, then my scouts are no more. Look upon this land between realms. Look upon my uncaring face. Look upon my weapon. For these will be the last things you see, stranger. Over here!
It's Kara, isn't it?
So you do remember.
Why wouldn't I remember my own Valkyries?
It has been many ages since Odin, son of Bor, father of Thor, took his duties seriously. Instead, he frets about the future, tries to wriggle free of fate. That's what I hear.
Mind your words, girl.
Whatever you say, my lord and master.
Now, let's discuss your duties. This field of battle, does it bear fruit?
The harvest proves underwhelming. Many have died, but without valor. Unlike real heroes, they flaunt their wounds on their backsides, not their chests.
What use will there be to me when Ragnarok finally comes?
You have nothing to fear. I will make them ready for that final battle.
Perhaps I can help.
How?
Why, let my own battle prowess serve to inspire them.
You intend to tell them your old war stories? Ha! Not even we Valkyries believe in those fantasies anymore.
Then draw up an arena, so that I, Harvey, Lord of Asgard, patron to all true heroes, may reenact my finest moments. Just the way they happened.
This should be fun, if nothing else. So be it, Lofty One, your arena awaits.
Remind me what I'm doing here?
In this arena, you can spin your tall tales and fight your old foes, so as to help the Einherjar prepare for the great battle of Ragnarok. And, of course, for my own personal amusement.
All is ash before us.
A glorious battle indeed, I think you'll agree.
The Skalds will sing this story through the ages.
An anvil on which the greatest dwarven smiths worked their art. Ivaldi's sons had made 3 mighty gifts for Loki, but my brother wanted more. So he went to their rivals, Sindri and Broka. He bet them they could not fashion 3 gifts greater still. If he won, he would keep the gifts. If he lost, they would take his head. But Loki had no intention of playing by the rules. He transformed himself into a gadfly and set about biting Broka in the hope of distracting him. But Broka did not flinch, and their work was a wonder. A boar of living metal who gave off light in the dark and ran faster than any horse. Gullinbursti. Those golden threads. Can it be? The golden hair of Sif, wife of Thor. Why Loki cut it off, only Loki knows. But Thor was less than pleased. Loki wisely chose to make amends. A new head of hair for Sif, finer than the last. And so he set off for Svartalfheim. At Loki's request, Ivaldi's sons made for him tresses of the purest gold, which would fix the Sif's scalp and grow as real hair would. Loki had what he needed. But now that he'd seen what the master smiths of Svartalfheim could do, he wanted more. I've seen it in my dreams. Loki had failed once in his attempts to ruin the work of Sindri and Broka, but he had a mind to try again. Again he bit Broka, and again, over and over until the dwarf could stand it no more. But stand it he did, outlasting the full extent of Loki's mischief. Draupnir, a ring of gold from which 8 more rings would fall like rain every 9th night. A font of endless wealth for Asgard's most righteous lord. My Jotun brother would have one last chance to spoil the works of Sindri and Broka. If he failed, it would cost him his head. Impressed with the craft of the Dwarven smiths, Loki set them to fashioning great gifts he could bring to Asgard and win back the favor he had lost. Skidbladnir, best of all ships, beloved by the wind, big enough to carry all of Asgard's finest into battle. Small enough to fit into a pocket. This would be Freya's gift, and it pleased him well. With such gifts, Loki find forgiveness. My brother always knew how to win hearts. To him, it was almost as easy as breaking them. Here was forged the hammer, to which all other hammers must yield. Broker and Sindri had made two gifts that outshone the works of the sons of Ivaldi. Now they meant to make their masterpiece. Giant's Bane, a hammer that could level mountains, that never missed its mark when thrown, and always returned to the hand of its owner. A third time they set about the forge. It had to be kept at exactly the right temperature for their work to be perfect. And yet again, Loki visited as a fly. So desperate to make Broka fail, he bit the dwarf's eye harder than any fly had ever bitten before. This time he did not fail. The hammer was flawed, the handle a fraction too short. Yet even so, we judged the work of Sindri and Broker superior. Loki lost his bet, and his head was forfeit. Few would have mourned the death of Loki. But of course the trickster found a way to go back on his word. A tale for another time, perhaps.